I feel like now because of the angle and the couch and stuff, like you're looking directly at my junk.
Or am I looking directly at your junk?
Because like it's face down a little bit. It's like,
well, face up a bit. Just sit with your legs crossed.
And I feel like in the background we're gonna have a lot of like you know, like a lot of grippy noises. Sorry, we got long cables now. We're moving on up, people. You guys like these podcasts, and we're moving on up. We're bringing the quality to you, and by that I mean I got a used couch, and I got like really long cables, so I can like rope shit.
So that's linked for days.
I can go Christian Grey on this and just tie people.
Tie it up. If you're into that,
or not even just tie them. Just go.
If you're into that too, whatever you're into, we got you covered.
I just feel like I need to get used to this, people. We need to get used to this. This is like new. The green room, which is formerly like the game recording room, that turned later into the office that later turned into like storage. That now turned into Podcast Central, that now turned into Podcast Central / casting couch / gaming room.
Game room / movie room.
/moving room. It's going down, guys. Shit's getting serious. Don't you spill your fucking drink on the ground. Don't you see this beautiful flooring I put in myself by hand? By hand, son.
You cut down a tree and
I cut down the tree. I gave it this beautiful, beautiful finish. I cut the wood specifically for this room.
Well, you should have gave me a table.
I only had time for the wood flooring. And I ran out of tree.
You have a table.
Oh, well, I don't have another table to give you. Hopefully by the next podcast, maybe we'll pick up a sponsor. IKEA, you want to sponsor this room? IKEA makes some beautiful items.
America Furniture Warehouse.
If you want, visit IKEA at www.ikea.com/US.
Or if you're in Sweden, go to the one in Sweden.
Yeah, /SW.
Is that what the abbreviation is? SW?
I think so.
All right. Hey, look, I got a Peel to Win sticker.
Oh, peel it right now on camera, dude. You might be like a winner, and we just might not. If you fucking break that cup, I'm be so angry.
It's not made of paper.
Almost.
Styrofoam.
I wonder if the mic is picking up that noise. Would you win? We're going half on it.
So play again.
We're going half on playing again. You motherfucker.
Man, this couch is slick. It just rolled off of there.
And if you're curious, we did disinfect this couch. I used a lot of disinfectant. I didn't want any love stains or like
slightly used couch.
Ass streaks.
Ass marks.
On this couch as we're sitting on it.
Good couch.
You're like, did you bring the black light?
Oh, we should have.
Before I cleaned it?
Should have. Well, there was like a big square like print here, so he must have had like his tripod or his camera here.
We did now buy the couch from the casting couch guy, but we might as well have, because then it would have been like memories.
I told you I went to an interview at the place where he was filming a porn.
Could you hear stuff?
No,
was he like, hold on, don't move, I gotta move this camera over?
No, I didn't see him, but I watched enough of that.
Dude, what would you have done if you seen him? Would you have like gone up to him and been like,
fucking Rick!
And just like, give me a handshake? But hold up, did you wash that hand first? Did you?
I'm like, I don't
hold
care.
On. Here, hold on, give me your hand. And then you're like, some Clorox liquid.
Maybe.
Just rub them together. It comes off. Just rub. There you go. The air takes care of it. You good? Is it dry? All right. Then give me a fucking. Give me
that.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. I don't know. You follow that guy like he's your Jesus. I don't know. I don't watch any of his stuff. That's not my style. Like, that's not my thing.
I lost interest in it. I moved on.
Whatever. You were like waiting for his uploads.
I moved on to something a little bit better.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, anyway. So
also PlayStation if you want to sponsor us.
Dude, some of you that saw that post on my Instagram did not know what the fuck I was talking about.
Who don't know what that is?
No, they know what the system is. They don't know what I was talking about.
Oh.
I had a PlayStation logo on the system.
And they didn't know what that was?
I don't think they got that it was a PlayStation logo. And people right now are like, so you put a PlayStation logo. Think a little harder. Anyways, back to the topic at hand, because we're like 5 minutes in and we haven't talked about anything. Once again, trying to upgrade it because like I feel like the channel like is I'm getting a lot more interest in the podcast. Like you guys like my Real Talk series, and the reason why I don't do a lot more of those is because the reason I can be passionate about the thing is because I'm passionate about the topic. I can't just be like super passionate about like Starbucks coffee all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like it's okay, but it's not like I'm passionate about it. So,
but also, if Starbucks wants to sponsor us,
we could be passionate about it.
I can be super passionate about
it. So that's another reason why I don't have a lot of them, and those are all topics that come to mind, and then I have passion about them, so I talk about them. But lately, it seems like a lot of you have been enjoying the podcast. So, before we get into these topics or the topic that we're getting into today, what I'm going to start doing in every podcast is I'm going to start putting the link to this website, which I'm not sure if it's legal or not, so I'm not responsible for any malware. Trojans or any other condom-like virus that gets on your computer. But what it can do is you plug in the URL for this podcast on it, and you can download it in an audio format. I know a lot of you may be working jobs where you can listen to stuff, and this will maybe help your day pass by a little easier. And I've got a comment from Milo. Shout out to Milo, my boy Milo. He said that it makes it distracting. Like he feels like he has to watch it as he's listening to it instead of like just leaving it minimized or whatever, because it is, we do a lot of shit that we get like into it. So if that's the case, you can always download the audio file, but I will ask you guys this: if you guys enjoy this podcast and you do still download the audio file, like hit a like or drop a comment or something, because from a YouTube creator standpoint, like we don't know what you like. We don't know what you like to watch. Like his channel, he gets views on stuff, but not a lot of interaction. So he doesn't know what to tailor his channel for. Like if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, it's easy for me and him to sit down and talk about stuff and just bullshit around. We do it in the car all the time. We did it like for hours before we came here. And it's stuff that we can't record because it's always impromptu stuff or really horrible stuff.
That's bad.
Really bad stuff. But once again, just let me know that you like it so we can make more of it. Because as a content creator, I also want to make stuff that you enjoy watching, because that's part of why we do it. In addition to like, I just enjoy making content. But once again, hit the like button, give me a comment or something. Let me know what you guys are enjoying on the channel. Back to the topic at hand. So today, the couch is new. What I would eventually like to do is get those arms like radio stations have, where they could just
we can
grab it and move it. But the problem is that if we one day get really like into it, like is the arm gonna reach? Like I don't want to worry about any of that.
I think it would.
Hopefully. But that's why I got these. Because
long.
These are hella long. Like I could right now get up, turn around, go get something from somewhere else in this place, and then come back. You guys won't see me because I won't be in camera, but I'll be able to do it. I might even go grab a donut right now. I got coffee. I could do it. These are like 25 foot. Just like money. I won't say that.
That wouldn't be healthy.
Anyways, that would not be healthy. You know how much blood you would need to feel that?
Die.
You'd pass out. You'd be like, it's real good, but you got to do all the work right now. Pass out. I'm not feeling too good.
They covered that in history class or in health class.
Okay, but anyways. So topic at hand. This will be a fun one. Okay, so him and I always go out on Black Friday sales.
Pretty much.
I
think, there's only like, 2 years?
Only 1 or 2 years we haven't gone, is because something has come up, or maybe I went by myself or with like the girlfriend at the time, or maybe you went out separate, whatever. But we always go out. We don't even go to buy shit sometimes. We just go out to experience the hecticness. And what I'll say about that is, it's not about buying shit, because the reality is, like, nowadays you can get shit as cheap or cheaper online before Black Friday, or even on some websites, right? Mm-hmm. Because the reality that I found after all the years of doing this is that the TVs, the electronics are usually like subpar companies.
Yeah.
And you could get like similar stuff later on. Even like what's the electronic one that happens after Black Friday? Cyber Monday, right? Like that one, you can get similar stuff, even better stuff sometimes. You don't have to worry about the crowds. But why we enjoy going, why we like to go, is because of the craziness. Like, it's a certain type of experience that you have when you see crazy people fighting for shit and they feel like they need it to survive. You know what I mean? So in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about different stories we have about Black Friday because, of course, Black Friday is around the corner.
Like I just texted you this morning.
You just texted me, yeah, because we
start
looking at those websites. We start looking at the ads, seeing what's going on in the ads, what's happening. So we are gonna start like planning for our Black Friday. Once again, I'm not looking to buy anything, but last year, like I wasn't looking to buy anything, and I got a TV. Oh, we got the chairs. Those chairs, those uncomfortable chairs we sat in, and all those podcasts.
Terrible.
These Black Friday last year. 2014 Black Friday.
That's right.
Walmart.
That's one.
All right, hold on. See, I can just do this, and you guys don't. I guess I'm still talking too, because I'm still around, because I got all this mad cable. Anyways, so Black Friday. So you want to tell a story, and then I'll tell a story. I got a couple like really good stories, but we could just talk about different ones.
Like, yeah, nothing too crazy happens, I don't think. But
like, why do you like? Why do you like going to Black Friday?
Well, the first year we did it, which is like the one that sticks out to me, is we went to Best Buy because we had never did it.
I know. Yeah, I know.
It was the first year you had a car. I think we obviously were still in high school.
Yeah, for sure. But I do remember. Why did we go to the furthest Best Buy available?
Because that was the only like Best Buy at the time.
No, we could have gone to the one in Litchfield.
Then why the hell didn't we go to that one?
I think our dumbass minds back in high school were like, it's so far away that nobody will go that one. But it's like there's houses all in that area too.
Yeah. But yeah, well, it's the first year, so we didn't know what to do.
Yeah, we didn't know what to do. And I remember Best Buy. Okay, you know how people get crazy to get iPhones?
Yeah, it's like that at Best Buy.
Best Buy is like that.
Except 3 or 5 times worse, probably.
I don't know if it's worse, but I know people camp out for days now.
It's worse.
Like now it's starting to become a thing where you need a tent. And Best Buy only has a certain amount of that good shit, that good. Yeah. They only have a certain amount of them. Yeah. And if you want those, like the TV or like, they got crazy like laptop deals, like $200 laptops. They're pretty okay, you know, not bad. You buy them for $300-$400 normally at Walmart or whatever. But they got 3 of them. And you got to be the first 3. So people like,
they go crazy, man.
They go crazy and they start like camping out like the morning of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, even before last year, they showed one guy who was camping out the week before.
Fuck that, dude! It's not that serious. Like I would want to do it only to say I did it, but not because I want the shit, man. It's like it's always like Filipino. No, that's nice. I was thinking Philips. Like Sony. It's like pony freaking laptops or like Dell, it's like Pell laptops. But it's not bad, but it's not great. It's not like that. Yeah. It's not like you're getting a MacBook Pro for $100. No. You're getting like, I like how my rapper arm's ready. You're getting like pretty okay, but it's really cheap. But it's 5 of them per Best Buy.
Yeah. So that first year, we went all the way out. We have this road here in Arizona called Bell Road. Back in the day, that was like
I used to own that road.
Yeah, that's a whole we got to tell the whole story.
Oh, dude, we got to tell a story about our old underground racing days.
Another one.
I'm going to write that podcast down. If you guys want to hear about that podcast, our days in the car scene.
Fast and the Furious, literally, that was our
lives. Stories of our lives.
What, 3 years? 3 years we did that.
Dude.
Day in, day out.
Every weekend.
Dude,
we can't even go into that. We can't even go into that.
You don't even understand.
Dude, we made friends. We made relationships, and we don't talk to any of those motherfuckers anymore.
Because they're all dead. They all died.
Like, dude, that was like it seemed like years of car stuff.
It was like 3 years of car stuff.
Dude, no, it took me longer to build a Z, didn't it?
Yeah. We didn't actually talk to those people, like, I think when it was finally complete.
No, because back then I was moving with real crowds.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to add that. But if you guys... Okay, I'm going to add that to the list of podcasts.
Leave a comment
But if you want to see that next time, the next podcast upload,
leave a comment on that. So we went over there, and that was like the main one. Because there's a big mall out there. So everybody that's like the biggest place out there. So we went over there, and we're like, nobody's going to be here. We left early, because I think they opened at, 5 or 6? I want to say it was like 6 or 5. I want to say 5. So we left like at 3 o'clock in the morning. And we got there like at 4. And we had a few friends with us. And we get there, we're like, nobody's going to be here. Pull into a driveway. Parking lot is packed with people.
And tell them, it was a shopping center. So
yeah, it's a shopping center. Yeah, it's just
not... Best Buy.
Yeah, it's just not that. It's like Best Buy, like 10 other little random stores. So here's Best Buy right here. And here's the entrance to Best Buy right here. And here we are right here at like another random store. I don't even remember what the store is. It's probably still there, but that's the line.
Why did we even go to that? What did we want? What did we want?
I don't
Laptop
even
or
think.
something?
I don't even think we wanted anything because we didn't. Were you working then?
I'm sure, dude. I must have been working because I had when the only reason I had a car is because I was working.
Maybe. So I mean, we were working at Toys R Us.
Hell, dude, that's a podcast on its own. My first job was Toys R Us.
Yeah.
That is a story on its own.
That's a good one.
Oh, I missed that. If I was
Statute of limitations right out on that.
yeah, we're not talking about that.
So
Keep going with Best Buy.
So we're way over here, and we're like, oh man, this
fuck.
is stupid. And it
That's
was
bad.
like, to us at the time, it was freezing cold. I think it was only like 35.
Well,
or
around
something.
here it actually gets a little chillier on
Yeah,
that
but
time.
up there it's like close to mountain desert area, so it's like 35. So we're like freezing out there because we only have like a sweater.
My shoulder's bugging me after bench press today.
So we wait in line. It finally opens, and like we're in line for like another hour to get in there.
Dude. And the problem with Best Buy is like they were limiting how many
they
people
limit
would
how
get
many
in at
people
the time.
get in there.
So the people would get in, and then other people would have to like get out for them to let more
it's
people in.
like a club. Have you ever been to a club? That's what they're literally doing. They're
That's
literally
actually a
counting
good
people.
analogy. Really good
That's
analogy.
what they're doing, and it's crazy. And like at this time, we're like, man, I got to get in there. I want to get in there. I want to get in there. I'm like, I'm gonna punch this dude in the neck so I can get in there. And we finally get in there, and we're like, there's nothing left in this. There's like nothing here.
I will say this though, like whenever you go to a day after Thanksgiving sales, Black Friday sales, I didn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Black Friday sales. The one thing that I find is always worth it is if you're like a DVD collector.
DVDs, they had some.
Yeah,
DVDs
because they're
left.
always dirt cheap. You can get seasons of stuff that you like for like $10, $20,
Yeah.
$15. Like I've picked up a couple of these Angels. Don't hate, son. Angel is a badass show. Don't you hate? Don't talk shit about it. Buffy, Angel, the shit. Angel. I picked up True Blood. I don't recommend True Blood. It's
Family
a lot
Guy.
of.
I
It's
think you got a lot of Family Guys.
It's a lot of cock tease. Yeah, Family Guy. I picked up Family Guy. House, dude. House is the shit. The ending was a little, but it's a good fucking show.
So yeah, we finally get in there, and I think a lot of stuff was gone already. But I mean, we got some stuff.
That's about it.
And so we walked around, we separated, we got our stuff. Then we're like, all right, time to check out. We all group back together. We're like, time to check out. So we get in line. The line goes around once again the inside of the Best Buy.
The Black Fridays, the freaking lines are
like the registers were here, and like the line went in and out of like all the aisles. We're like in the like appliance aisle.
Yeah, it's almost like
It's insane.
it's almost like when you get the shit you want, and you're like, do I really want to wait in line for these DVDs?
Yeah. Did we actually wait? I don't even think we did.
That day we didn't
Because
we were like we had like a video game. And we're like, you want no.
no, but I mean that was pretty cool for experience, and that just reminded me of the time.
Okay, and I almost want to
That was
retract
like
my
that.
comment
What?
because if you're going for DVDs,
Yeah.
you don't even need to go into the
You don't
hustle
need-
and bustle.
no, you don't need to
like,
go
You can
early.
go
You can
like
go a little
2
bit
hours,
later.
like at like 9:00 when the crowds have died down,
Mm-hmm.
and literally you could probably pick apart those big because they come in giant crates
Yeah.
full of movies, so you can come back and pick apart the ones you want, and you'll probably still find the ones you want. Oh, used games might be
Used
a good
games, a good one.
I still say fuck you GameStop. Fuck you GameStop. New games, but they're like resold, like the greatest edition, platinum editions for
platinum
PlayStocks
editions.
or whatever, or best. What is it? PlayStation has like the best sellers, or what do they have?
Yeah, platinum hits or something.
Whatever
like
like
that
the
for
best
Xbox.
games of the year were,
Yeah.
they'll resell them again for like brand new, of course. But they're like because they're sold so many copies that they try to sell more during Thanksgiving. You can get them for like what $10, $15.
$15, yeah. Complete
Dude, that's an
conditions.
easy way to spend some time.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, complete editions.
Yeah.
Or collections, all the DLC. Game of the Year editions. There you go.
There you go. I picked up. I don't think I picked up some stuff at some point. Dude, have you seen the trailer for Dishonored 2?
Yeah, man. That shit's serious.
That girl's got that tentacle from what's that game where that guy's like the Parasite Eve guy? He's like
Prototype.
yeah, he's got like a prototype tentacle. She's
Yeah.
like. Anyways, continue. Back Friday.
So I don't know where do we go after that?
We went to Circuit City.
Oh, that's fucking right.
You guys know about that?
Do you even know what a Circuit
Do you guys
City
remember
is?
that giant thing that was marketed as a plug that literally plugged into the ground? The buildings were red.
Yeah.
They're like a tower.
Oh shit! Nobody knows what that is.
Dude, I think one time I might have bought an alarm for my car the day after Thanksgiving because it was a sale.
I think that might have been the next year because I think that was just you and me.
Dude, I lose track of stuff, man. Nowadays, like I don't remember the years, but
Yeah,
I remember
dude,
like
it's been a
if
long
you jog
time.
my memory, I'll remember stuff for sure.
Yeah, like that one sticks out. I know we went to first year we went to Arrowhead Mall. Again, that's the mall
Malls,
up there.
dude. Okay,
The malls are crazy.
I
on
almost
Black
feel
Friday.
like a portion of this podcast we need to discuss tips for people going to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we can probably do that.
Once again, clothes. Don't fucking go out and buy clothes the day after Thanksgiving.
If you're in my way for clothes, I'm gonna chop you in the knee
because people
you're in my way.
Okay, let's talk about continue, tell your stories. Because I feel before you go, clothes are not the thing you buy. If you want to buy clothes, buy them like in the afternoon when there's not crowds because people get really aggravated. People are aggressive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tension in the
I'm
air.
gonna punch you.
We'll get there about the tension. But there's a lot of tension in the air, and people are not going to have the patience for you if you're looking through a rack for the fucking size you need.
No, I'm not.
That's an afternoon thing.
That's gonna stab you.
That's like day after Thanksgiving, like at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Like you're in a mall.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, malls are crazy. But
Fuck, I'm
yeah.
excited about this. I'm excited about Black Friday
man,
right now.
Serious.
I'm like happy about this. I'm like, let's
Yeah.
go.
I know that one time we went to Walmart and we went to the Walmart in our neighborhood back in the day,
The ghetto one.
the ghetto one, and we saw 13 people that we knew because we're
like,
all
"Oh,
ghetto.
what up,
We're like,
man?"
what up? Like,
And then they were like, what up? And he's like, did you see the sale over here? They had those over there. And you're like, what?
I'm like, what, homie?
Oh,
how many of those I
my
got?
camera story. I bought a camera.
You did?
Yeah. Continue. Tell your story.
No, I remember that one too because we brought my sister with us. Remember? And she was like,
That's exact day.
She was like, the fuck are you two doing?
We're like, what are you talking about?
are you
Like,
talking about?
I got a bandana on.
Yeah.
I'm like in fighting stance and shit. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like,
what?
why you stance and shit?
I'm like, what? You never woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get
Useless shit you're never gonna
useless
buy.
shit? What?
Like you never gotten up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get 3 sets of Tupperware. That's just me.
I'm like,
Bro, I gotta get my chicken and rice though.
I'm like, you've never gotten up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get the 300 DVD? I need that DVD. What the fuck?
I was like, what am I gonna do? Sleep right now? No, it's in waiting in
that.
stores. $3.99 on sale.
I just ate a whole Thanksgiving meal. What the fuck am I gonna do? Sleep it off? Fuck that. Wake up. It's only 30 degrees outside.
Coffee, bro. That's all you need.
Yeah, so she was not
Belly full
thrilled
of
about
turkey.
that.
Belly full of turkey.
You know, the other thing is too, back when we were going, everything opened super early in the morning.
Yeah, and okay.
And now nothing opens super early. They open the night before, at 7 o'clock.
Let us set the scene for you because back in the day, it isn't like it is now. Like
No,
I went to
if
Walmart.
you wanted shit back in the day, you really want it.
See, now it's different. Like,
It's oh, let me bring my whole fucking family because
yeah, no, fuck that. Don't bring your family. Don't bring kids and
don't
strollers.
bring your kids. Oh my god,
Like,
I will tip your kid over.
because people are
I'm not
gonna
even
be
playing with you.
aggressive. You don't want to put your kids in danger. Like, what's wrong with you people?
I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Okay, let me paint the picture for you guys because it's changed a lot over the years.
Yeah.
Though, when we started going, let me give you the description of how it was. Walmart would close their doors for a couple hours, and what they would do is lay the things out on in the areas of walkways and some
Yeah.
in the back, depending on if it was a TV, they go in the electronics. If it was this,
Yeah.
it'd be whatever. And they would literally open the doors, and people would fucking bum rush the doors.
Yeah, have you seen 300?
It was like that. No joke. It was like that.
Just push through.
And that stopped a couple of years ago because
Somebody
wasn't there a
died.
death because
Yeah.
somebody got trampled?
Well, that fucker didn't want what he wanted, did he? Play for keeps on Black Friday, homie.
People got trampled, and that was because people were really aggressive, and they ran in. Somebody fell, they tripped, and I think they died. Rest in peace. But at the same time, it's like
You're like, rest in peace.
But anyways, we shouldn't be laughing about that. Once again,
he should have tried harder.
fuck, that's fucked up.
Hey, if I want an Xbox 360, I'm gonna punch a motherfucker.
Okay, another tip. Tips are going to be sprinkled throughout this podcast.
We have to write them down.
Don't buy fucking systems. Okay, the only thing you're getting in systems is that you're getting some games for free. That's
Yeah.
all you're getting. It's not even worth it. If you're going to buy a system, for sure, you had it set to buy a system anyway, then go buy it. You're going to get some free
Yeah.
games, maybe a controller.
Yeah, but here's the tip: don't go to GameStop on Black Friday and trade in your system there.
He'll punch you in the face.
I'm not even kidding you. I will take whatever is on the shelf and I will slam it against your neck. And they won't do nothing because the GameStop employees are thinking the same thing. They just can't do it because they want their job.
Yeah.
I don't work there, so I can do whatever the fuck I want.
So back to my point. So don't buy systems there. Okay, so that's how it was back in the day. That was how Walmart did it. That's how Best Buy did it.
That's how everybody
Except
did it.
Best Buy would regulate people. But Circuit City did it the same way. Where else have we gone?
Target would do it the same
Target would do the same way. And so since the death happened, and they've got a lot more conservative. Nowadays, like Walmart, what they do is they set up stations where, like, let's say, for example, you want a 50-inch TV. They'll set up a station, and they're like, okay, get in line for that station, and they give you a ticket.
Yeah, they're like, here you go.
For big ticket items, they'll give you a ticket. For example, you and I went last year.
That's here.
And I wasn't looking to buy anything. And then all of a sudden, I saw the ad, and I was like, well, I do need a new TV because I only have one TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, I do need a TV. And the one TV I do have is the one you guys have seen over my monitors in the red room. You guys have, I feel like my rooms are now named by colors.
You got the red room, the
green room. Now I need the yellow room and the black room and then the pink room. And then I got fucking Power Ranger rooms. That's the only TV I had at the time. So I was like, hey, maybe I'll just pick up this TV. And so what you do is you get in line, and then when the clock hits 6 or whatever, because Walmart does it by time, when clock hits 6, for example, that's like their big ticket items. The people that have like the tickets hand out tickets.
Yeah.
And basically you take those tickets to the cash register and they buy them, right? You buy the thing. And then like either hours later or at the same time, they bring it to you if they have them in stock. If not, they'll do what is it called? Where you can pick it up later some other day.
Yeah, I forget what they call it.
They give you a rain check.
Yeah, basically.
Right? Now, that's all fine and dandy, but that's not how it was back in the day.
No. Like I said, back in the day, free for all.
The things were out there. So when they opened the doors, people were running to get the products, the item you wanted. And there was only a certain amount. And so they were pallets with the cellophane thing. And people would rip the fucking cellophane out. They would grab the boxes. And they put them in their car. And then you turn into like Scrooge with the fucking car. You're like, nobody's gonna take this from me. You're over here getting ready to stab somebody just in case somebody.
It's basically you're playing GTA.
Yeah, it's basically
doing
GTA.
it with the
it's
shopping cart.
And I think we just go for it for the adrenaline. But it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, well, it was. Well, yeah, because if you really want it, you would go, which is what I preferred. I'm like, yeah, this dude really wants this TV. I really want it more, so I'm gonna probably elbow him in the ribs.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm not fucking.
No, you're gonna be running laps. Yeah.
So I'm doing my workout, and my morning workout. I'm gonna do it right now.
Morning and afternoon.
I'm gonna be squatting right now, 1 o'clock in the morning. The neighbor's like, "What the fuck is going on in there? He's deadlifting right now."
Yeah. I mean, so now it's a little more controlled and toned down, but
oh yeah, but it's still like okay. With
the
that being
atmosphere is
said,
good.
with that being
I like
said,
the atmosphere still.
With that being said, for big ticket items, they do the ticket system. For those chairs, there was no ticket system. And I'm going to describe to you last year. So if I had special effects or time to edit things, right now I make like a wavy thing where it's like... So pretend like that happened. Okay. So last year, we primarily went to Toys R Us. We primarily went to Walmart.
Don't go to Toys R Us.
Do not go to Toys R Us. Ever.
That place needs to die.
That place is hell on things, or Black Friday. We went to Walmart for those chairs because I wanted like high chairs, high stool chairs, whatever. Yeah. I wanted those. I saw them in the ad. They were really cheap. Like stool chairs are usually like $80 a piece or $50 a piece. These were like $50 or something like that for the set of 3.
Oh, 3?
Four. No, because this is 4. We have 3 out there.
Yeah.
And of course, now you know they're not that like they work, but they're not like the best quality thing. It's Walmart. Anyways, back to the point. So you and I, that was our mission. Like I go in there with the mission. We're like, this is the prime object we want. If we have time, we'll pick up B, C, and D. Like, I go in it with like a fucking tactical plan. We get there, and because Walmart like does everything, we go up to people and we're like, they have like little kiosks now where they're like, oh, this thing is over here.
And they give you a map.
Yeah, we give you a map, and then you and I sit there in the aisles and are like, all right, this thing's here, this thing's here. Like, this is the high priority item. This is gonna run out, so we should hit this item first, and then make a run to this thing. And if we can make it, we'll make it out to this one, pick it up, dip. You get in line. I go around the carts. We go. We meet up here. We check out. We go. And then we get in the car and we pretend like we just did a fucking. We just pretend like we're those dudes that sniped Obama. Sniped Bin Laden. We got in with a helicopter, fucking target, annihilated, dipped. Helicopter went down at some point. Backup plan. We got into the backup helicopter. We're out.
That's exactly right.
We come back, drop off the shit, run number 2. Second place has a plan too. Bam! Drop the mic. Anyways. So
that's how we did it, yeah.
That's how we do it. And that's how it's going to go now because we plan it and we check
ahead.
the ads. We check the ads and we know what's going to be on sale. You have the shit you want. I have the shit I want. We talk about what's going to be like the most high priority item.
Yep.
We make a plan. We execute the plan according to plan. One falls, we don't worry about it. Fuck, the camera went down. If one falls, we don't worry about it.
Nope.
We just continue. And some of you guys are going to notice, like, why does the fucking visual keep going down? Because I don't think my camera can deal with this. But I'm going to make it work, guys. I thought about getting a DSLR. I wonder, because I think the camera is like, are you seriously recording for this long? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Anyways, I thought about getting a DSLR again because I got rid of mine, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of expenses for the podcast. But once again, if you guys like this and this becomes a thing that my channel people like on my channel, then maybe I'll put a little bit more time into it. I got a couch for this, kind of. I got it for the games too, but back to the point. Okay, so we went for the chairs. So we got in there. That was the only thing we wanted. You were like, I could use this thing, but I'm not that sure if I want this tablet.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, I want the fucking chairs.
Yeah, and I was like, I need some DVDs.
Yeah, and those will still be there at the end.
Those will be
I
don't need those.
So
Fucking
we're like,
DVDs.
let's go to the chair. What we did is we did a run.
Yeah.
We saw where everything was in the map, and we're like, okay, there's only like 8 boxes of these chairs.
Yeah.
And we're like, there's going to be plenty of DVDs.
Yep.
And you're kind of iffy about the tablet.
Yeah.
So what we did, once again, not a big ticket item, so they're not going to give tickets for these. These are literally on the aisle. So what you got to do is you got to wait there and stalk it. You guys ever seen the Nature Channel where you see like a leopard and he's like in the middle of like a wheat field or some shit, and he sees the gazelle is drinking water, and he's like estimating how quick he needs to run to get to that gazelle before the gazelle knows?
That way.
That's
So
what we
you gotta
do.
it.
We got next to the cosmetics aisle. We were laying right next to the cosmetics, just waiting, just stalking. And literally, it's like from here to like the end of the couch. We're just sitting here looking at it. And the problem is that people start showing up.
Yeah, they show up.
People start showing up, especially like 15, 20 minutes before that 6 o'clock.
Yeah, they know, and they just show up. They don't plan. They're just like
they just show up.
Show up, and they're like, hey, what's going on
and
here?
I fuck with you now, dude. They get in your way. Like if you're here and you're staring at the chairs, and people know you want the chairs because you're making eye contact with the chair, some fucker will come over and just fucking wedge his ass right here, and you're like,
that is mine and his biggest.
That's
fucking
why
pet peeve.
guns should not be allowed in these stores at the time because someone will get shot.
We cannot deal with that. People in our personal space. That's
a big deal.
We cannot do that. That's
why
we don't go nice
I
places.
got a very large bubble. You gotta stay out that fucker.
That's why we don't go nice places.
Nope.
Fucking malls.
So we're sitting there. We're standing there, and it's like it's a 6 o'clock item. So we're there, and we're standing there, and we're like looking and just planning and looking around, seeing what people like. And there's the chairs here, and then like 5 feet away, there's another item. So sometimes people want another item, and you're like looking at them dirty, like I'm gonna shank you the moment you touch my chairs, and you don't know what they want, right? So you're standing there, we're sitting there like waiting, we're talking, we're trying to make light of it, right? And we're talking like, we're gonna go get this DVD next, but at the same time, your whole mind, you're like, I'm gonna stab somebody if they touch my chairs. And I shit you not, guys, and this right here is why you need to experience Black Friday once in your life, because you can cut the tension with a fucking knife within those 10 minutes. Okay, so it's like it's 15 minutes before 6 o'clock. That means that 15 minutes before you can legally touch that box. And you're probably asking, like, Jonathan, Ruben, why don't you just fucking grab the thing and put it in your cart? Well, because there's Walmart employees that walk around and tell you, don't touch this shit. It's cellophane together. Don't touch it. Not until 6 o'clock.
We'll tell you. We're going to come over here and cut it open for you.
Exactly. The idea, the good thing you pointed out, the idea is that they're supposed to come over, open it gently for you, take away the cellophane, and let people grab the item as a good human should be. Is be like, oh, did you want one of these, ma'am? Go ahead and grab yours, and I will grab mine after yours. And the old lady grabs it, puts it in her car, and you're like, have a good day, ma'am. We'll see you around the register. Have a lovely day.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
And then you grab yours and you walk around gently and talk about how you're going to have tea and crumpets later. That's not how that shit happens. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's fucking amazing. It's like a social study. Like, you can sit there and laugh at how crazy this is, especially when you want something. So we're sitting there, and this is a perfect example of how shit will go down if zombies happen and people are fighting for food. Like... So 10 minutes still, right? Yeah. 10 minutes still. And then the time passes by. Like 10 minutes is 20 minutes. And we're sitting there and it's like 10 minutes still. The clock is running where everybody's looking at the clocks. Everybody knows what's going on. And then you're like, all right, 10 minutes out. People start edging closer to the products.
Yeah, they're going close.
Before, when you used to be across the aisle, like it was from here. Okay, from here to the wall was where we were standing. 10 minutes in, I was where Ruben was, next to the wall. You guys can't see the wall. To the end of the...
It's like over here.
Yeah, to the end of his hand. Like, before we started where I was, 10 minutes in, I'm where Ruben is, and the product is like at his arm length. Every minute after the 10-minute mark, people start edging closer and closer until literally people are up against the wall of the product. Like, they're dry humping the product. They're dry humping the product, and they're just standing there. If let's say it was a little bit of space between me and Ruben right now, people would find a way to like squeeze in between us and just take a space, right? Mm-hmm. And you thought we weren't gonna get this podcast topic long enough. So, anyways, 10 minutes in, it gets tenser and tenser and tenser, and 2 minutes in, dude, 2 minutes in, you feel like someone is about to say "hut," and you're in the middle of a line scrimmage. Like, you feel like you need to defend yourself because it's about to go down. And then a minute counts down. And then when the minute comes down, I've noticed that as of late, the minute comes down and people are like, fuck it. And they just rip the shit down, they grab it, and they go, right? That's the way it's been going.
Yeah.
Last year, and I'll save you guys, I'll finish this story now because we have a lot of stories to go through, and we're already like fucking 40 minutes in.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. And you didn't think this was going to be a good enough topic.
I didn't think it would last so
long.
Yeah,
no. There's a lot of fucking history in this. So we might even have to speed it up. I'll save you guys a story because this story was not the most exciting. But it's exciting because of the tension you experience prior to that 6-minute mark or wherever the product launches. There's so much tension going on this time, and people were edging, and I'm slightly competitive, just a little bit. And so I was like, fuck you, I'm getting my product. And so that last year, ripped down the cellophane, grabbed the product, and threw it in the car like 5 minutes before.
Yeah, but that was only because we were next to... There was
one guy that was pissing me off.
Yeah, and there was like 4 like different items over. So it was a good like 30 feet away or something. But there was soccer balls. Every one of these fucking soccer balls for some
there was one guy that was pissing me off that was getting really close. Like he was slowly grinding the product. I was like, I don't want that box. I want another one.
Yeah. But there was like there's like a few products in the way, and like 30 feet there was like soccer balls or footballs or some shit. And I guess they were like $1 or some shit. I don't know. But
it's not what you go to Black Friday.
I don't know. That's a noob. If that's what you really wanted, I don't know.
These couches aren't bad, man. They're kind of comfortable.
They're pretty comfortable. Better than the chairs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like 15 minutes in, somebody just was like, "Fuck it," and they just started ripping that thing off.
And that was 15 minutes. Yeah. In. When I saw that happen, I was basically like, "Look, shit's about to go down," because when that guy did it, that guy did this other thing, and this guy did this other thing, and I was like, people are gonna be so distracted with all that. And people aren't going to wait for this. So I said, fuck it.
They're chairs.
Well, another thing, too, is that somebody else had already tore it down a little bit. Yeah. And the guy employee was like, no, leave it alone. You can't touch the product. Yeah. And so when hell started going around all over the place, like took it upon myself to say, I'm taking this because I'm getting my fucking chairs.
Yeah.
I got my chairs, and I was like, we got time to go look at your shit.
Yeah.
And by this time, you had decided you wanted the tablet.
Yeah, it was like $30 tablet.
Yeah, so I was like, let's go. So I took it, we went, and we walked out like we were sneaking out on a Metal Gear game. We were just like, like nothing was wrong.
Yeah, and I actually think us waiting for the tablet took the longest.
The longest, yeah. Because you didn't get any DVDs, did you?
I think we went after I got the
We did
ticket
go, but I don't think you got any.
I think I got like one maybe.
Yeah.
But no, not too many.
Yeah, so once again,
the DVDs were in the frozen food section.
Yeah, they were in the other side of the store, the other corner.
They spread everything out.
Yeah, we were in one corner. We had to go to a center area for the tablet. And that tablet was wrapped around lanes and lanes and lanes. And I'm surprised they had that many of them.
I'm surprised they had a good amount.
Yeah, and the tablet wasn't like a big ticket item, so we didn't have a ticket. Like they literally, after the lane came down, people were giving them away.
Yeah.
Because now, once again, Walmart's getting more organized.
Yeah.
And so they give you the product if it's not a big ticket item, or things like this where they don't think people are going to fight for them. They just leave them on the hallways. But afterwards, we went to the DVDs and we got the DVDs. We looked through the DVDs, and then like the lady, we're like, well, just for shits and giggles, let's go look at the TV. I guess this is another story. Yeah. So we're like, let's go look at this, see if they have any more of the TV tickets, because I was like, if they don't have them, I'm not gonna be bummed. If they have them, then I can think about if I want to buy a TV.
Yeah.
And so we went, and the lady still had tickets. I guess what they're doing with the TVs now is that they're still giving out tickets, and if they don't have the TVs,
they only have a certain number.
They'll order them in, because what ended up happening was it was like a sale. It was a sale for like a 40-inch TV, and we got the ticket, and I was like, I'll hold on to this, and by the time we check out, I will decide if I want it or not. I'll pay for it or not. It's not going to cost Walmart anything. It's just a ticket, right? Mm-hmm. So we got there. And by the time we checked out and everything, I was like, I'll get it. Why not? I paid for it. And they're like, okay, come back this day and pick it up. And I was like, okay. You know, it will avoid the hecticness of Black Friday. And I went. And they were like, oh, we don't have any. We're gonna have to order them in or whatever. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, fine, I guess. And I kid you not, like 3 weeks later, I was pissed. Because I'm like, 3 weeks later, like, you guys took my money. How much? It wasn't even that much, right?
I think it was less than 300.
Yeah, dude. I think it was like 250. I think it was like 250, and I was like, 40-inch TV for 250. That's not bad, right? It was like a thin TV, like a flat screen or whatever. And I was like, I guess I could use a TV, and 250 is not bad, right?
Yeah.
And so I bought it, and then I went to like 3 weeks later. I'm like, dude, they've had my money for 3 weeks. I don't have a freaking TV. And I went to Walmart. They called me finally, and they're like, oh, yeah, come and pick up your TV. And I got there, and it was fucking awesome. I got there, and they're like, hey, there was an error. We couldn't get these TVs anymore, but we now are going to give you this Philips 50-inch. And I was like, fuck yes. It was like getting like an unlockable item. I was like, yes. And that was you know what was even more badass and rewarding? That was an awesome fucking day. You know what was rewarding about that day? What? That I fucking got the TV, and I'm walking out of Walmart like fucking skipping and shit. I'm like, yes. And then I was like, I got up to my car and I was like, how the fuck am I gonna fit this in my car? I had just gotten my car.
Yeah, that's true.
I just got my car, so I'm like, what? If you guys don't know my car, I'm gonna post that video down below. It's a video of us shopping for cars. That's actually one of the first times that.
You film shit?
Huh?
You filmed?
It's like the first time filming a vlog, and it's the first time I put a lot of time into editing. Before I was doing these basic bitch vlogs that you see on YouTube. Shout out and fucking
to everybody else who
shout
does
out to
basic.
everyone to fucking basic vlogs. Funny motherfuckers on blast all the time. Anyways, back to my point. I'll put that video down below though. And I can still remember because I was trying to film the video. Like the video where you guys see me walking and showing off the cars. Like I was so like worried because I wasn't comfortable filming like in front of people. Anyways, so I was like, how the fuck am I going to fit this in my car? And dude, it literally just fit.
That's
like
crazy.
The car was built to put this TV in it. Like I put down the back seats, I slid it in, and the box literally touched the walls. Perfect fit. You know what I'm saying? Broke that.
That's how it should be, exactly.
Perfect fit like that?
All the time.
Yeah.
Just barely touching the walls.
Barely touching the. Oh, I got that. Anyways, so that was an awesome thing because like I was like, look, it was worth it. After 3 weeks, it was worth it. I got an extra 10 inches of TV, right? It's like a 40 to 50, so it's 10 inches of TV for freaking. And then it ended up being like a really thin TV. That's why when you guys see the vlog where I was painting my bedroom, post that shit down below. Holla at your boy. Links down below.
Jeez, man.
When you guys see that, dude, this was my year of projects.
How much content do you got on this channel that I don't watch?
Fuck you. I got like nearly 500 videos on this channel.
Really?
Yeah. And it's harder to do my 500 videos than it is to do your 500
You're gonna
videos.
catch up to the 700 and.
Yeah, but
18.
you and I can sit down and do one of like 4 of your videos in one day.
I guess it's true.
Anyways, so the video that you guys see me painting the room, like I had no TV in that room. And just recently, when you guys saw my vlog, where I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I showed you guys my bedroom and I showed you some paintings of some Japanese samurai paintings that I have. Like you see the TV on the wall, that's the TV. That's the TV. I'm gonna link that shit down below. That's the TV. 3 vlogs down below. That's the TV that I got that day.
You know what you should do instead of linking it down below? Use the cards. Have you used the cards?
It takes a lot of that takes a lot of work though, because then I gotta do that three cards, right? So the thing goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want people to finish watching this vlog or this podcast.
Okay.
We're only 46 minutes in, and I'm not even done with all my stories yet. Dude, I'm so
more?
excited now. Now after talking about this, I'm so excited about Black
You have
Friday.
more stories?
Fuck yes.
That was all mine.
Fuck yes. Oh, I got stories.
My
You know
memory's
why?
not that good,
Because
though.
you know why? You know why?
What?
Because I get balls deep in them crowds.
Yes.
I get balls deep in there, and I'm like hunting, son. I'm ready for this. Camera story is going down right now. So that's when your sister came along.
Is it?
Yes, your sister
Alright.
came along, and they were having like a digital camera for sale, and I wanted to get it for somebody. And I was like, all right, we got what we needed to get, but the cameras were in the camera section of Walmart. Man, we gotta have a lot of Walmart stories.
Well, Walmart had
A lot of shit.
Stuff.
They always have shit. Plus, it's always where it gets the thickest, the thicket things. Why? I'm not gonna go out there and say just because there's a lot of ghetto people in Walmart, but I'm gonna say it's a lot of ghetto people in Walmart. And so there's a lot more drama in Walmart, and I guess we're part of that because we're fucking there. We're the ghetto people, I guess.
I guess. I have etiquette. I'm gonna punch you in the
Not
knee.
on Black Friday. So back to the point. Oh shit! People would be liking my posts about this girl Megan Pangan. Apparently, she just started following me after I posted my picture that I did about the couch, the casting couch.
She want to be on it? I can arrange it.
That's hilarious. Oh snap, son! We got 2 comments.
I might have to ask for permission, but I can arrange her to be
You
on
like
there.
3 forms of identification.
That too.
Back to my point. So, camera section, and if any of you that have been in the camera sections of Walmart, the photo developing section, it is a tiny little place. It's a really small place. And so they had people, this Walmart had the camera section here. It had like 6 rows here. So they had people like lined up like in a weird Z form, and then they had people like crammed up in here, and it all led to the photo developing booth that had the cameras in the back of the booth. I don't know how I did this. And to this day, like my memory, no matter how much I try, I will never know. We got a lot of shit, and I wanted that camera. And there was no way that if I stood in these lines, I was going to get that camera. I don't know how I got to the front of that line. I found myself in the front of that line. And so when they started giving those cameras out, I remember like having to squeeze into people, and some people were like trying to get in, and I was like, All I know is I remember hecticness, passing my way through all the line, and having a camera at the end.
I think that's when we split up, right?
Yeah, we split up.
Yeah.
We split up. All I know is I did not wait for 6 rows worth of line. I didn't. And all I know, I was at the front of that thing when they started giving them away.
So what you're saying is this year you want to go back to the ghetto Walmart?
Go back to the ghetto Walmart. We're like, we said we should just get prepped, dude. We just get those pants we saw at the shooting range. We'll get those pants. We'll get the belt buckle, like tactical pants, and we'll get boots, and we'll get a couple like compression pants.
There you go.
You know what I'm
Ready.
saying? Get ready to go.
That's true.
Dude,
know,
I hope I have that vlog up by now. If I don't
I
have that
hope you
vlog
have
up,
that.
I apologize. I took a weekend off and really enjoyed my weekend, and I did not edit videos, so my apologies. Oh, shout out to Boski for saying what up on the couch, because I just posted that picture on Instagram, and he said holla at your boy. So shout out my boy Boski. He's in a previous vlog. I'm going to link the blog playlist down below. Check that out. I don't got time
Watch
to do
all
this.
of them.
Watch all of them.
All 500 of them.
Dude, if you guys have not seen him and I bullshit on a road trip, dude, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing right now? You're not doing anything useful with your life. Watch those vlogs. Those are 2 videos that are a lot of fun.
It's hilarious.
I put it on Instagram. Like, it's the best time you're going to have on YouTube.
When are we going back to California?
I got to go see that dragon thing.
Yeah, when are we going?
I don't know. We got to plan it out.
I might have somebody who wants to come along with me.
Who?
People.
Were you going to get blown while I'm driving?
Maybe.
I'm gonna be like that dude on those. Okay, you guys are not gonna know.
Back there?
You guys aren't gonna know about this. I'm gonna be the driver for the Bane bus. I'm gonna be like, it's a vlog, huh? Hold on.
That looks cool.
I might crash because I'm trying to rear. Ruben, get that ass, get that hip in. You know what I'm saying? Get the hip thrust in, son. That's what I'm trying to teach you, deadlift.
Wow, she's putting that whole thing in there, huh?
I was like, no, son. Get the hip thrust. Push with the legs. Hip draw. Oh, fuck.
She's like,
I'm in the road.
that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, we
gotta go.
We gotta
get
go
a
to more
revenge
road
on the
trips.
dragon.
We gotta go more road trips. Yeah, we gotta get to the dragon this time. In fact, I might even buy like a gas tank to have in the back, just so I can refill it if we run out.
I was thinking about that, but I'm like, what if somebody, with our luck, fucking somebody's gonna ram us and we're gonna catch on fire?
No, we'll be fine.
Cause you're flameproof.
I'm Johnny Storm. You just don't know,
Oh, okay.
dude. How do you feel about Johnny Storm hooking up with Medusa? Side rant.
That used to happen. Used to be
I
with
don't know
one of
if
the
I'm okay with
Inhumans
that.
back in the Fantastic Four cartoon.
He was an Inhuman. Well, they're not Inhumans though.
Well, he was banging the
But
like
Black Bolt is
Inhuman
gonna
coming.
rape him.
Yeah, he's gonna use them as a condom.
Okay, back to topics. Dude, can you believe you didn't think we were gonna have enough time to talk about this? We're 51 minutes in.
That's pretty good. We got at least 10 more minutes.
Oh, I'm going to tell you guys my most epic story. My most epic, and I'm going to get illustrated as fuck because this is a story I'm going to tell my grandchildren, if I have grandchildren, about. Because I am so happy about this story. This story happened on one of my first Black Fridays, and I remember it as vividly as me going to the bathroom 2 minutes ago. A bad analogy?
Yeah.
Okay. Any more stories? Any more items that we've gotten on Black Friday that you remember? Like every year I get Tupperware because I'm fucking hella bro. And I take like food to work because, I don't know, it's easier to fit macros that way. I'm not going to lie. And we get Tupperware every once in a while. So I replenish my Tupperware. Tip for you guys. Another tip. Tip number 3. Black Friday tip number 3. If you're one of these people that can take food to work and you want to take food to work and it's easier for you to balance your diet that way and whatever, save money. Save a lot of money to be quite frankly with you. Tupperware is an awesome time to buy Black Friday. Walmart always has like a 24 thing Tupperware thing for like $3.
Get like 5 of those. You're good forever.
Dude, 5 of those, get 2 of those. And you got enough to like say last you all year. Chuck them at the end of the year, donate them or whatever. Buy another set for $6.
That's the easiest $6 you're ever gonna.
Dude, best money you've ever invested ever.
Gonna do it right
Kai
there.
Green talked about going to the dollar store. You can go to the dollar store. But this is like, what's the brand? It's a good brand.
Tupperware.
Tupperware.
It's fucking Tupperware. It's the fucking brand.
If I wasn't worried about my wood flooring, I'd drop the fucking mic and walk away right now.
Fucking Tupperware. That's what you should be buying.
That's it. I'm gonna buy a pillow just to throw the mic down.
You should do that.
And walk away. Just end the podcast like that.
Let's see. The other one I can think of, I took my sister another year. I think when we split up again.
Yeah.
I wanted an Xbox, like the original Xbox. And I got her up early in the morning.
Dude, she must have been pissed.
Dude, she's pissy all the time. So yeah, she was pissed because it was 5 o'clock in the morning. And we went to GameStop. First thing, somebody's trading in shit at GameStop at 5:30 in the morning. So she's pissed. I'm more pissed because Just trying to get a fucking Xbox for $40.
Oh, used systems are pretty good at
Yeah.
GameStop at that time.
Or I think it was like $30, and it came with a controller and like 2 games. So
Tip number 4.
fucking-
Good time to buy used systems
Yeah.
at GameStop, but don't do it in the morning. Do
No,
it in the
wait.
afternoon.
Nobody wants that. Probably. That's why they're getting rid of them. Nobody wants them.
But I will say this, dude. Might not be a tip for Black Friday. My uncle has been going to apparently Goodwill has a website. And he's bought PlayStations, old PlayStation 3s, PlayStation whatever, or Wii's and shit for stupid cheap.
On the Goodwill website.
Yeah. I didn't know this either. But he's bought a Wii for cheaper than you would get it on the Black Friday days.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to ask him about that. Maybe future information for you.
Yeah, but we were in there like an hour because that dude just needed to trade his shit in. So don't trade your shit.
Do that in the afternoon, people. Do that when there's they're dead and the workers are catching their breath from surviving the day.
Yeah, that's a good
They
time.
didn't get stabbed. They're thankful they didn't get stabbed.
And then, yeah, so we got some stuff and we walked around the mall because we went to one in the mall. And
Continue talking.
Hot Topic was pretty cool because they have their shirts. You know, Hot Topic shirts are like $55 each. But on Black Friday, they have all the shirts for $10. So if you need shirts at Hot Topic, $10 each.
That's pretty good, dude.
That's the only time I buy shirts from Hot Topic because I ain't trying to spend $45. Look at that length you got on your microphone cord.
That's right. I'm looking at it because I know the battery looks like it's fucking spazzing out right now. Like it's going to eventually die out. But I'm wondering if I have time for this one last story.
Go for it.
And it's I'm going to be fucking hella animated, so I want to make sure I'm not cut
right,
halfway
go.
through it. All right. So the TV that I have on top of my monitors and my computer workstation, if you guys haven't seen that, I don't know, follow me on Instagram. What the fuck's wrong with you? Anyways, you'll eventually see it in this room because I'm going to bring it into this room. That's the first flat screen TV I've ever picked up. In fact, that's the first TV I ever bought with my own money when I was a young man because it was like a flat screen. Now, when you guys see this TV, it's like the first gen flat screen. It's like this thick. It's like the thickest flat screen ever, right? But I wanted one, and Walmart had it on sale. It was a 32-inch. It was like $300, right? Nowadays, you can get a 50-inch, maybe 50, 60 for $300 because nowadays everybody wants 4K. Everybody wants a curved TV. What the who the fuck cares? Anyways, were you with me? No, I think in the beginning you were I don't want to go on Black Friday. It's fucking insane.
I don't think it was. I think it was that same year I just told you about. We split up.
No.
Really?
No. This was almost the first Black Friday I've ever been at.
Really?
Yeah, either you weren't with me or no, dude, you were with me. You were with me, but you were nowhere fucking near because you weren't ready to get into that fucking drama.
Really? I don't remember.
It was one of the first years that Walmart actually stopped doing the rushing thing. It was the first year that they started doing the items are in the center. So this was a big ticket item, but they didn't give out tickets. They did okay. So in the beginning, you rushed, you ran to the store, picked up what you want. That was the beginning of Black Friday. Mm-hmm. The second thing was they put the items in the center of the aisle or somewhere around, and then you would rush to the item after the door opened. This was the transition between that and not touching it till 6 o'clock, and then the next thing was tickets only, right? So we got there, and I think you had a car, and I think that's why you stuck behind. So let me describe to you the situation. Once again, 10 minutes out before you could touch the product. The product was under cellophane. So the product you couldn't touch. There's people walking around, and because this was a big ticket item, they weren't they were watching it. There was a guy stationed right there, and he was don't touch the product until 6 o'clock. So we're sitting there counting down, because I remember you had the car. You were walking with me after everything had happened. So as everything happens, I start inching closer and closer, and we're getting closer and closer, closer and closer. You could cut the tension, and this was a big deal, man. This was the first year of Blu-rays, I think. Because I remember they had a sale on Blu-rays at the same time, and the Blu-ray player was $300. It was one of the first ones ever. Yeah, it was one of the first ones ever. Dude, my memory's coming back.
Fuck, $300, man.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
insane.
But that's when people wanted that shit because it was new technology.
That's how much I pay for Ultron's heart and shit.
So People were inching together. And towards the end, at the very end, like I literally was touching the fucking boxes because there was people all around the pallets. I kid you not, all around the pallets. Like you think this was like a box of food that we all needed. Like everybody was around. So like 6 o'clock comes in, right? We're all like fucking in our fighting stances. We're all like ready to fucking get into this bitch. We're like, right? We're prepared. And then like all of a sudden a minute hits and everybody knows a minute's happening. We're sitting there. It is tense, dude. It is tense as shit. It's like when you're in paintball and you know you're about to get smacked in the face with a paintball. Like it is tense. You're sitting there. You're like, oh shit. And I kid you not, this is the fastest paced thing I've ever experienced in my life. 6 o'clock hits, and you just hear noise everywhere. There's noise everywhere, and it's happening so fast that you don't know what the fuck's going on. Adrenaline's hitting, and all I know is that I'm sitting there by the box, and like somebody like from the other side of the box rips down the cellophane, and you're like, oh shit. So my mind is like, I'm going to get this box real quick because it's slightly higher because there's a lot of TVs. My thing's like, I'm going to jump up because I don't know how high this camera gets. I'm like, I'm going to get up, get this box and go. Run with it, right? And get it to your cart. We dip. That was the plan. That's not how the plan went. Somebody took the cellophane off, right? So by the time I went to grab the box, somebody from the other side of the pallet grabbed the box. And I was like, oh shit. And so at this point, I'm like going down another level, trying to grab the next box. And I'm like, I need to grab this. And it's happening so fast. So as guys here are grabbing boxes, guys over here on that side of the pallet are grabbing boxes, guys on the east side is grabbing boxes. And I'm like, cool. I go to grab another one. And the dude next over here just grabs it and takes it because it took me too long to go from here to here. That guy took it. And so my mind's racing. And I'm like, I can't go for the next box because that's going to go by the time I go here. So I'm like, I'm going to aim for the bottom one. And you guys are going to fucking hate me, but this is how I went down. I go down, and I know by this time these are going away because there's literally people around the fucking pallet. They're going and going. And I'm going towards the bottom. Literally, there's 2 layers of TV left, okay? I was trying to go for that second layer. By the time I got down here, there's guys on the other side being like, oh, mine. And I just remember being like, oh, shit. And so I go for the bottom layer. I go to grab it, and I'm like, I touch the fucking box. I touch it, and I'm like, I got this bitch. And I grab it, and I know, like, I notice that, like, as I'm grabbing it, there's, like, an old lady on the other side of the pallet, and she's, like, gonna reach for another one or maybe even that same one.
Guess what? Fuck her. She didn't want this that bad. That's what's up.
It might have been the same TV I was going for, maybe a different one. I don't know. And I was like, who? Oh, I'm out this bitch. I'm like running. I'm running with the TV. I'm like, Ruben, where's the car? Where's the car, man? And I'm going. We put it in the car, and we're like, let's go, right. Let's go. And we're like running through the, we're pushing the car through the aisles, like we're about to get stabbed in an alley. We're like, let's go. And we got it.
It was at the ghetto Walmart again.
Once again. Oh, fucking camera. I think that's the battery. Once again, dude, that right there. I'm out of breath right now. That right there is the story on how I got that TV. And to this day, I vividly remember how quick everything came down. And I remember how everything just went crazy. Crazy, son.
It's awesome.
The camera died again.
Fuck that old lady.
The battery fucking died. So I apologize when the video goes out, guys. So that's the story of the TV, and you guys will see that hopefully maybe in the next podcast, maybe in the game room. So that's Black Friday. Any other tips you want to give people? Any other thoughts on stuff?
No, man. Just go over the rules real quick again. Don't bring your family.
Don't bring your family.
These are in no specific order. Just don't bring your family. Make sure you really want that item.
Plan ahead.
You gotta plan ahead.
Have a plan.
Have a good plan. Don't be like, I'm just gonna show up and get in people's way. No, I'm gonna kick you. I will do it. Also,
buy clothes later. Trade
later.
in stuff later.
Also later.
Stock up on Tupperware if you really want it. It's a good time to do it.
That's the best time to do it. What else? I think we said one more. Oh, DVDs also. Those
DVDs,
can probably
yeah,
wait.
You can probably wait a little bit later. Don't
Yeah.
go to like the time that stuff hits the floor. Shit hits the floor. Hits the
Yeah,
fan.
you can probably hit that later. And buy shirts at Hot Topics because they're mostly $10 most times.
There you go.
Maybe not.
All right, ladies and
I think
gents.
that's
This I thought this was gonna be like a 30-minute podcast max. We literally did an hour on this, and I think we still got a couple more stories. I don't know what I'm gonna do in between when this camera went down because the camera's dead and it's not even worth it me getting a battery right now. Once again, if you guys like these type of podcasts, if you're into this stuff, I apologize by the way if I fucking destroyed your ears by yelling in this mic. If you like this type of podcast, if you get into this, if you like these, once again, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are into because we don't know from the other end. We can't tell. And we can do more of these. Once again, the link for all the vlogs and videos that I talked about are down below. The link to the website where you can download this and convert it into an audio-only file, except you're going to miss my awesome rant, is down below as well. Anything you want to leave? Your social stuff's down there. My social stuff's always down there. There's a lot of links down there.
All kinds of links on there.
Yeah.
Hit those all up.
Any other thing you want to talk about?
That's it. I think we got everything.
All right, ladies and gents. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the views. There's some love lately in the channel, and I do appreciate that. Any questions, comments, post them down below. Say hi below. Say what up. And I guess we'll talk to you guys next time.
That's right. We will.
Peace out.